All right, another gray day.
No, but there's like a little silver lining, I think, Jonathan Novack, right?
Well, the silver lining and with the clouds, yeah.
Gray lining?
No, we're getting some sunny days, I thought, next week.
You gotta have to have some patience though, because it's not gonna be tomorrow. It's gonna be like a week away. In the meantime, yeah, it's been cloudy. It's been really cool, and for some, it's been wet. We've had some showers, a few. In fact, a couple of storms earlier around Pine Mountain Club, and some light readings showing up right now in the mountains of Ventura and LA counties. If you're heading up the 5, the Tejon Pass, looking like it could be a little damp, but that's about the worst of it right now. Let me bring it back just a couple hours, actually about 4 hours, and you'll see a couple of storms that formed, as I was just mentioning. That's the worst of the weather we've had so far today. But what I expect is this area of low pressure that is the culprit for this cool, cloudy, and again, what will be, it looks to be wet weather. As this area of low pressure approaches the area, we should see the rain chances ramp up tomorrow. In the meantime, tonight, jacket weather for sure, and I would keep the umbrella nearby. It's in the 50s in Simi Valley. We're at 63 in downtown. I'm going to show you the rainfall forecast for tomorrow, and if it lasts into the weekend, as you mentioned, there is a warm-up. It's in the 7-day outlook. Details in just a few minutes.
All right, meteorologist Jonathan Novack is here with our weather, and let me just say, yesterday I thought it was actually pretty nice, and then today I could not believe that the gray, the gloom, stayed with us so long.
Again.
Well, but believe it, because it's going to be here tomorrow in full force. I would say tomorrow is probably the cloudiest, and for some wettest and coolest for sure day of the forecast that we're going to have. Nevertheless, people are out on the beach today, some people, and just bundled up, enjoying what was a cool, cloudy afternoon, and even some traces of rain that were recorded at the coastal areas. LAX even had 1/100th of an inch, so measurable rainfall. In fact, let's take a look at the live radar, and you do see some echoes indicating light precipitation in the mountains of Ventura and LA counties. And if we go back, putting this on the loop mode, you'll notice a couple of storms that fired up right over Pine Mountain Club. One went to the northwest, another one followed it, and then another that drifted away to the southwest. And those storms were bringing gusts of about 40 miles per hour. Aside from that, things have been calm, you could say, but we do expect, I expect, some more rain in the forecast for tomorrow in the first part of the day, especially because this area of low pressure that is spinning pretty clearly off to the west of our area, and that's going to bring some instability. And it looks like for the timing of it, I'm going to show you in just a moment, I think things could get a little wet, especially in the mountain areas once again for the first half of your Sunday. It's also been very cool, as I mentioned. 69 was our high today. Tomorrow I expect another degree or two cooler for high temps, so keep the jacket around for another one. Next week's a different story though. We'll talk about that in the 7-day outlook, but tonight is jacket weather. It's cloudy, it's chilly. It's 63 in Pasadena. If you're in Ontario, good evening. It's 61, 62. It's cooled off quite a bit in San Bernardino, where it was in the 70s earlier today. And here's the futurecast. Now let's get to it. I'll show you the timing. Starting off at 10:30 p.m., our high-resolution computer model, I'll put it into motion, and notice at 6 a.m. where you see some of these green areas over the mountains, those are indicating the potential for some storm activity, or at least some heavier rain. The lighter green shades, which is pretty much everybody, looking at a 30% chance of rain, and anything darker than that is a 40% risk of some rainfall in the first half of your Sunday. The chance continues on through the afternoon. This is 4:30 p.m. Notice where the best chance remains, though, still in the higher elevations. Sunday afternoon could still see a few stray showers around through the LA basin and at the coast, so can't rule out another few 100 1/100ths of an inch accumulating for the second half of Sunday. We get into Monday, and I think a lingering chance at most. And overall, these are some of the totals that we could look for. 3/10 at the coast at Oxnard, 3/10 to 1/2 an inch around Big Bear. Otherwise, 1/10 of an inch at the most. So it's not a huge washout, but at times the rain should be around on Sunday. Monday looks to be cool, mostly cloudy, and possibly a light shower. After that, the warm-up, the aforementioned warm-up, look at that, 80 degrees in downtown by next Saturday, 86 in the valleys and Inland Empire by the end of the 7-day. The 7-day outlook in the mountains, chance of storms tomorrow. Things on Monday should be dry for the most part, slight chance for you. And then look at that, 105 in Palm Springs by next Saturday. Some computer models, by the way, guys, are saying 110 next weekend in the low desert. That's your forecast for tonight. Have a great one.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Yep.